know it's so Jeezy and we're not easy. And we're live again right now on the Tune Sick. And with us today is no other than songwriter extraordinaire, musician, and creator, Mr. Philip Stevenson.
Hi,
Yes, so how are you doing? How's everything going on?
everything is okay right now. Welcome home.
Okay, so good look, good look. And well, first I'd like you to give me a small introduction, so the fans can, get a little familiar with you.
Okay, so I'm Philip Stevenson. So I'm a French music producer.
Yeah.
So I'm a multi-genre music producer from pop, jazz, soul, EDM, techno, house music. So in fact, music production is not my main activity by the moment, but I hope it will become my main activity soon. I cross fingers for that.
Yeah, that's
So,
great. That's great. Good
so
luck on that.
I'm living in Lyon, France.
In Lyon, France. Oui, oui. That's how you say it, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
oui.
So, how long have you been like into music, like as an instrumentalist?
So I started music when I was 7. I used to study classical music, piano,
Okay.
music theory, and so I went to music academy and I obtained my degrees in music academy. So I play piano, all kind of keyboards, of course. So I have a good knowledge of music, and it's very, of course, helpful for compositions.
Yeah, that's great. You sound like you're a music professor.
Ah, I'm not a music professor, but I used to have very good music professor.
Yes, I can see. And I'm telling by your setup right there that you're really deep into music. I gotta say I like that setup right there. What DAW is that you're using?
So currently I'm using Logic Pro X on
Okay,
my
great.
iMac. So I think this is a very good solution. It's my favorite. I tried other DAWs, but this one is really great, and it's very efficient, very powerful, and it's used mainly in music production world. So it's not fake. This is one of my last composition I'm working on.
Yes, sir. Wow, yeah.
So you
Yeah,
can
that
see,
sounds good. That sounds good. Is that EDM? Is that EDM?
yeah, I like very much EDM, and I have a lot of instruments related to EDM, but I'm composing in a lot of genre because I'm passionate by music, and I compose also classical music,
Yeah.
acoustic piano, some jazz, some blues, also rhythm and blues, new soul. So everything is
Wow.
interesting for me.
You got a
I like.
lot in your back. Wow, that's impressive. That's impressive. So you do live performances as well?
I used to do live performances when I was uh, playing with my. I had a group. The last group was a sextet,
Yeah.
and we were performing jazz fusion. This is a kind of music that I love very much, and
Yeah.
it's clear that improvising when you are on tour is very is crazy. It's fantastic because you have this feeling with the other musicians, with the
Yeah.
public, and you are always reinventing all these songs that you are usually playing. So it's something very fantastic. But I stopped for a moment because composing music is it's very time consuming.
Yes, sir.
And music production is not the only thing that us music producers are doing. We need to manage everything, contact inquiries with record labels, try to reach A&R from record companies,
Yeah,
try to have public. So it's very time consuming, and you need to do everything. For example, video clip also. I did a video clip, and it was very, very interesting because I had to learn how to use my iPhone, uh,
yeah.
buy a gimbal, how to film, to make a movie, how to work with a dancer. So it's a really passion to do everything, but you need to have more than 24 hours a day.
Yeah, that's crazy, because I'll be doing music productions at times, because I make beats myself, and trust me, sometimes I'd wish I'd have like 30 hours in the day, because sometimes you
Yeah.
learn so much and you want to do so much, you want to try and experiment, you want to let people hear what you're doing to see if you get the
Mm.
approval. That is great. But you're really doing it, family. You're really doing it. I'm glad. So do you work with any artists right now? You currently working with any artists?
So
In production.
currently,
Yeah, in production.
yeah, I work with many artists by the moment. The one of the very last, I'm very proud of this production because uh, uh, the singer who is featuring is Jared Johnson. So
Okay.
this is you can check his background. Is a singer that is very. He has an incredible voice. He's really amazing, a very nice man, and he used to work with Quincy Jones, George Michael, Alicia
That's good.
Keys. He's, he was Grammy nominated for his work with Michael Bublé. So have a look, check his background. He's someone really great. So we recorded a song together called Drunken Lovers, and so currently I try to reach record labels and try to have a deal with this song, but it's really difficult because the song is I think the song is very good quality, but
Yeah.
uh, rhythm and blues or soul music, it's a kind of genre that is not very sexy for most of
Yeah.
the record companies. It's something that is a very it's a very good music, very uh, a lot of people appreciate it, but
Yeah. Yeah.
it's not very commercial. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah. I
very special.
understand. It's not as
You understand?
marketable as they would use it.
Exactly, exactly.
Okay. Okay. That is good. That is good. So let me ask you another question. It goes back to the instruments. How many different instruments do you actually play? You know?
So actually, considering piano, of course, it's all
Yes.
the keyboards. So
You
I
play
have
piano.
I have many
Play.
keyboards, but I
I've listened.
play also a little bit guitar and
Yeah.
bass. You know, and I used to also play trumpet, saxophone, but I have
Wow.
my level is not very high.
But listen, man, you're well rounded, man. I saw you changing out the bass thing the other day. Yeah, you're very innovative. I like the way you're doing your thing. That's crazy.
Thank
But trust me, it's impressive to know that you're doing all of that. Plus, a question I gotta ask you: what's up with that songwriting thing you're doing on the songwriting?
what do you mean? What do you want to know about
Song,
songwriting?
yeah, the songwriting and your part into it. Like, what inspires you to write these songs and stuff like that?
Songwriting, I think, uh, composition, songwriting, there is something a little bit mystical in it. You know, you never know exactly what inspire you. Sometimes I think there is a link with something else. I don't know. Sometimes
That
you
is deep.
feel that you have something that follow you and you have it. I don't know
Something
why.
something like channeling, for instance. It could be equates to that. Something like channeling, like you're getting an energy from outside.
Exactly. And the source of inspiration, you know, it depending. You can have some special kind of situations. You feel good, you feel bad, you feel in love,
Yeah.
you feel sad, things like this. But uh, I there is something that you can reach when you are a musician, or it even when you are playing, when you are improvising.
Yes, sir.
How sometimes when I uh, listen to the record, I say, but is it me who is playing? I don't remember uh, this kind of idea I played. You know,
You might play a
sometimes
melody. You might play a
I use.
melody and be like, "When did I play this melody?" You mean something like that?
Yeah, but I'm sure that it's the same for you. I'm using a lot my iPhone, you know. So I walk in the street and there is an ID that come, and so I take the phone, I record it, and
Exactly.
and the time pass, and I take back the iPhone and listen to it and say, "Oh, is it me who did this music or these lyrics?" I totally forgot it. So there is something that's very strange, very mystic when you're composing or when you have these lyrics that are falling down on you.
Yeah, that is true. That's a deep connection, and that's what music
Yeah,
is. 'Cause I don't think we could ever imagine our lives without music right now.
yeah,
Music is
and
a
I
part
and
of
I think also it's the link that we have between us musicians. This
yeah.
kind of energy that we are transmitting, that we are receiving, it's very important, and uh, it's really fantastic. Music is fantastic. It's the beautiful thing that I think we can have in the world, and music is the only thing that can link all the humankind, the human being. You know.
That is true. That is correct. And now, with that point, I'd like to ask you a question. Um, could you name three three records that have changed your life? Three records that you've listened to before that's kind of changed your life.
Records that changed my life.
Yeah.
I would say one very important, and I was listened to it recently, is Heavy Weather from Weather Report.
Okay.
You know, of course, Jaco Pastorius is one of the bass master, and this
Big.
uh, this uh, this record really changed my life because it was something revolutionary at this time. You know, it was in the 80s. I was young at this time. In
Yeah.
fact, I didn't listen to this record at the time when it was recorded. I listened to it a little bit after. But
Yeah.
this this album is very important for me because I don't know why, but there is so many information in it that it's really fantastic. Um, Second one, so I stay a little bit because I have a strong jazz culture, and
Yeah.
Miles Davis, Kind of Blue, is something that
Yeah.
is really beautiful, very cool, cool music, and full of emotion.
Full
The
of life.
last one, what can it be? It's Thriller from Michael Jackson.
Oh,
Of course,
Thriller.
I was impacted by, yeah. Michael Jackson was so fantastic. But I can, you know, I can I can just talk about 3 records. You know, I was very impacted by Prince.
Prince.
Yeah, all these persons are really masters of music.
That's for real. So I guess they helped you grow on your journey.
Yeah, of course. And and they and when you study a little bit their life, when you listen to the interview, you can understand that these persons are the same. You are like them,
Yes.
and
Indeed.
it's very important to see that they have the same journey of you, but they make it possible. They make their success in music possible because they believe in this, and they felt that it was their destiny. So
Yes,
they fully go to their destiny and do life around the music. So
that
it's
is true.
a
So true.
motivation. So when you see this, everything is possible, but you must believe in it
That's
strongly.
that's all that matters, the positivity. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? That is
yeah,
great. That is Trust me, this interview is quite interesting. You're opening up a lot of worlds right now. You know what I'm saying? That is a good energy. Yes. And as we
thank you.
said, we are live here on the Tune Sick with Philip Stevenson. Yes, and he's really making an impact in the world right now. And this next question I'd like to ask you, what would you say is like your biggest breakthrough for you in the music career since you've been up and running and doing this type of music?
Um, what do you mean exactly by this question? The biggest
Breakthrough
the
in your
best
career, like you know
the
what
biggest
what
achievement, or
song?
what I expect.
It's like in terms of an achievement. Yes, like in terms of your achievements.
So in terms of achievement, okay. So Drunken Lovers with Jared Johnson is I'm very proud of it because
Yeah.
it trusted.
You told me to check out. That's the one you told me to check out, right?
Yeah,
Yes, yes,
and
definitely.
but I also recorded a song called Party Girl, and this song is featuring a British singer called Chloe K, who
Yeah.
has 1 million of streams on Spotify. And this song is currently a semi-finalist for the US and the UK Songwriting Contest. So
Oh
I'm
wow.
waiting to see if I'm going to the finals now, but I'm semi-finalist with this song in the USA and the UK.
I'm confident you're gonna make it to the finals. Come on, come on. We want that. We need that right now.
Those
That is
fingers.
definitely we got our fingers crossed on that one. Okay, Philip? That's great. Now I want to ask you something kind of different. It's about a song that it's about some of your music that I actually like. Okay? Um there's this song that's called Existence You Can't Wait. You
Ah,
did it the collab with someone else.
yeah,
It was for like this movie Bullet. It was a clip with
yeah,
the Dodge versus the Ford
yeah.
Mustang. I
Ford
mean,
Mustang versus Dodge.
yeah, what was that inspiration about? I mean, the whole thing, it was like crazy. I watched that over 5 times. I was
Yeah,
like,
great.
it was intense.
Yeah, thank you very much.
So,
Um,
no problem.
so how did this music come? Uh, it's my friend Basile Escoffier, who is a very famous music producer. Uh,
Yeah,
he told me, okay, Philippe, if you agree, I would want you to collaborate with me on the music. And he had 4 minutes music long,
Yeah.
And it told me, oh, Philippe, can you make something on it? Can we share inspiration around this? I said, okay. So I worked on the music, and you know, uh, I put this guitar, this solo guitar on it. I
Wow.
rearrange a little bit the music. I shorten it, and I saw that it was a perfect music for uh, an for a powerful car, you know, or maybe a very luxury perfume, you know.
Yeah.
It's two different words, but this will accompany perfectly an advertisement. And I had this idea to say, okay, what can be the best images to accompany this? And
Yeah.
I thought about this pursuit of bullet. So I extract images from. I did this movie.
Bullet.
But you know, in the pursuit, there is no music in the pursuit in bullet.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
have a look to the original. You will see there is no music in it.
It was just revving and gunshots and tires screeching and all of that. Yeah,
Yeah,
that was crazy. I mean, that's one of my favorite. Next to "Where's My Mind," that one with Emery.
yeah,
That I
yeah.
felt like
Imery.
I was in the club. I felt like I was in the club. That was that's high energy. I got a
Yeah, thank
respect
you.
for that.
Yeah, thank you very much. Himari is a very, it's not her real name, but she is a very famous American singer, you know?
Hey, that is great. I mean, I'm totally feeling connected with your music, and I know that the fans all around the world are gonna, just receive this music that you're putting out. It's epic, bro. It's really epic. And with that, I'd like to ask you, what's your latest projects or any promotion that you have coming out currently or for the new year, so the fans can know to stay tuned to your music and stuff like that.
Okay, so by the moment, my last release, so I'm not in fact releasing songs by myself because,
Yeah,
you know, it's very complicated afterwards to promote it. When you are alone doing music production, you know, it's very heavy to have to promote every time you release a song.
yeah,
So
that's true.
I abandoned this, and what I want is to sign contracts with record company to for the releasing and the promotion. So to let this job to the record companies, and because it's too heavy, too difficult for me, I don't have the good networks for that. Okay,
Yeah,
so I'm concentrated on music production, and the last song I released is a
yeah,
house music song. So there is a lot of people interested in it. You
that is
can
great.
check. I have sent an extract of this song, and so I'm currently inquiring with A&R of different record companies,
Yeah,
and
that's
I
real.
just to have a contract. And of course, in the future for 2022, I have, you know, I have more than 50 songs at different level of
Yeah,
uh, at different stages. Oh,
yes, yes,
from
I understand.
just melody, from just beat to uh, more or less finished, but 50 songs. So I have to finish a lot of songs. I have a lot of works,
Yeah, a
and
lot of work bag, a lot in
yeah,
the bag.
yeah, I have a backlog, a big backlog, but you know, I need time to finish. But every day, you know, I have new inspiration, new ideas, so I'm writing. So, but it's okay. It's I prefer to have so many tracks waiting than no more inspiration. You know.
Yeah, that makes sense. And trust me, I would just like to say I'm hoping for all the best to happen and these record companies, I'm telling you, you're putting out some good music. You've got some good material out there. I know they're gonna like your music, and you're definitely gonna get signed. You know what I'm saying? That is what we're saying right now. You know? Yes,
Yeah.
and me big up from Jamaica to France every time. Okay, and at that time, I'd like you to could you make you could make a couple shout outs to a couple people that you have close to you, and you'd like to give them a shout out, let them know what's going on.
Sorry, there is a cut. I didn't hear
Okay.
you at
Yeah.
the end.
Okay, yes, I'm saying, if you could just make a shout out to your friends, your fans, and your well wishers, out there, real quick,
Yeah. So I would say, in fact, all music producers are my friends. So I cross fingers for every music producers because I know they are in the same feeling, in the same state of mind, and the same difficulties as me. So I cross fingers for every producers. Hope that everybody is going to have contracts to make their music
Yes.
uh, circulate all around the world. And okay, cross fingers for that, and big success for all of us.
Okay, that's great. That's great. I mean, I'd like to just thank you, for being available to do this interview. We really appreciate it. And as I said, just keep doing what you're doing, and you're gonna make the most out of it because, as you say, the energy that you put out there, it's coming back to you, and when it comes back, it's gonna be quite successful and thing. You know what I'm saying? And you just
Yeah.
stay safe and be good and thing. So we're gonna close off this interview right now and just say big up from Jamaica, and keep doing what you're doing. And by the way, are there any like social media outlets that the fans can go get at you? You're on YouTube, you're on any social media out there?
Yeah, of course, I'm on YouTube, on Twitter, on LinkedIn. So I have my own website on the internet. My website is updated. There is all my songs. It's uh, it's for the A&R of different record companies to have a look to all my
Understand?
catalog available. So just search for PHST dash music. Search for this and you will find Philip Stevenson easily.
PHST
So
dash music.
yeah, PHST dash music. You put it in the field of the search engine and
And it will
it
pop
will
up.
be okay. You will find me. No problem.
Okay, great. Well, as I say, stay safe and be good and keep doing some good music as always, all right?
Uh, Thank you. Stay safe. Big up from France. And thank you very much to you and Chunsik for this opportunity to
Yes,
have this interview and to be able to say all these things, to discuss about all this topic and music. Thank you very much.
yes, sir. Respect and stay safe out there. Okay,
Stay
bless.
safe. Bye bye.
Okay, blessed.